Alright, so I'm going to be finding the centroid. So to first do that, you have to find the medians. So you take 2 points and find the average. So 1 plus 5 is 6. And then you divide that by 2. So 6 over 2 is 3. And then you do that with the y's. So 4 or -1 plus 4 is 3. And then divide it by 2. So it's 3 over 2. So then the coordinate is 3. And then you do that for each side. Alright, so after you find all your medians, then you're going to connect it to the opposite vertex across. Alright. Where they all cross is the centroid. And since the centroid is in the middle of all these, you're going to add up each of the vertexes and then divide it by 3 because that's how many there are. So after you do this, the coordinate is 4 over 3 thirds, and that is the coordinate for the centroid.
Okay, so I'm going to be finding the circumcenter, and so the first thing you have to do is find the midpoint of each segment in the triangle. So to find the midpoint, you put -2 plus 1, 2, and that is -1/2. And 5 over 2. And so once you find the midpoint, you want to find the slope. So it would be -1 plus -6, and then 1 plus 2. So that would be 3, -7/3. Okay, so now that you found the slope and the midpoint of each segment, you're going to find the perpendicular bisector, and to do that, you're going to take the opposite reciprocal of each slope. So for this one, it would be 3/7. This one would be -4/5. This one it would be 7 over 2. And so after that, now that you have, and this is the perpendicular bisector, and that you have the slope and the midpoint of the perpendicular bisector, you're gonna plug that in to point slope form to find the circumcenter. And so the formula is y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. And so then you plug it in and you get y minus 3 over 2 equals negative 4/5 x minus 3. And so after you solve it and everything, you'll get y minus 15 over 10 equals negative 4/5 x and minus 24 over 10. And then you solve that, and then you should get, for the x coordinate, 9 over 10, and then for the y coordinate, 35 over 10. And that's how you find the circumcenter.
Alright, so to find the orthocenter, what you're going to want to do is find the equation of two of the lines, so like AB and BC. That's what I'm going to be doing. So first you're going to want to find the equation. So of AB, you just find the equation with two of the points, so you get negative 7/3. Then you define the perpendicular one to that, so you get, because that's what that like altitude would be at, since it's a 90-degree angle, it would be like perpendicular to that. So you get 3/7 as the slope. And then for BC, you do the same thing. Then you get 5/4. Then you switch it around, you get 4/5. Then you just need to plug in two of the points from A and B into the slope equation to find out what the B is. So you do 3/7 times 5, because we're gonna be using the, or no. Yeah, you need to use the point that you're not using. So like for AB, since we're not using C, we'll use C. So you plug in that, so you get 5 right there and 4 there, and solve that, and you get B equals 13/7. So the equation for AB is 3 over 7x plus 13 over 7. And for BC, you just do the same thing, except you use negative 2 and 6, because that's the point that's like not in it. So you do negative 4/5 times negative 2, which is going to be 8 over 5, and subtract that to from 6, and you get 22 over 5 equals B. So the equation for BC will be negative 4/5 x plus 22 over 5. Alright, so after you get the equation for both lines, you're going to want to set them equal to each other so you can find out the x. So when you so first you're going to like add this x to this side, and you're going to get 43 over 30x. Then subtract this like the other number to this side, so you're going to get 89 over 30. So when you divide the 43 over 30x to this side, you will get 89 over 43, which is your x. Then you're going to want to find where both these intersect, so you just plug that x into each equation. So in this one you do 3/7, then plug in the 89 over 43. So when you do that, you get 267 over 301. Then add 13 over 7 to that. Then from that you get 826 over 301, which is the first point of where they intersect. So then you're going to want to plug it into the next equation. So you do negative 4/5 times 89 over 43, which is negative 356 over 215. Then add 22 over 5. Then you get, from that you get 590 over 215. Then you simplify that down to 118 over 43, which is your second point. Then, so those are the 2 points at where the altitudes intersect. You don't need to find the third one, because they're just going to intersect at the exact same point. So you just have to find 2 of them. So that's the answer.